Here we go. It's your host, Rick Russo. Welcome to another episode of Suitcase City Podcast. And that's good, and that's from the Lord, really. Let's get this show on the road. All right. Welcome back to another episode of Riding Through This World. Looking like Sons of Anarchy these days. I'm no Jax Teller, but I'll fuck you. Anyway, good to be here. Hope everyone's doing well. And thank you for, all the support that y'all are giving me. It means a lot. It means a lot, no matter what page it's on, no matter how it's getting shared, no matter if y'all hate, no matter if y'all love. Either way, I'm grateful for anyone who watches. Because for me, comedy's that thing, laughter's that one thing, and even adversity at times, because we could all disagree on things. I was having a talk with one of my buddies via Falcon, which they would say in ancient times. Today we call it text messaging. But I was talking to him, and he disagreed with a few things that I've said. And I mean, sometimes I disagree with things that I say. So it's like, but we don't have to. Everybody gets so. You don't have to act like a penis tip about everything. Those were my exact words, and he agreed. And so we disagreed, agreed on not being a penis tip, and then he sent me some really good beats, some juicy beats. So the Liver King's in jail. Fucking dumbass. So, this guy's gotta be sick. Like, beyond, we know he's mentally ill, but at this point, physically ill. His belly button's got a six-pack, and it looks disgusting. His six-pack has a six-pack. You know what I mean? And it's not one of those good ones. It's one of those that you could tell someone's been juicing too much, and they're all bloated, and they just got, like, implants on top. Oh, I'm dying inside, but I look great. No, you don't, dude. And like walking sideways and getting your hands dirty and always smelling like shit is probably something that, like, I don't know, the padded walls were made for. You know what I'm saying? This dude's out in Austin. He's got his poor kids and wife there. And I'm not trying to speak on no one's family, but I'll speak on this. You're dragging them into this thing to make it a publicity stunt, or because you actually want to get your hands on this guy. Rogan will annihilate you. I probably wouldn't. I don't really care. So, but with Rogan, dude, like, this guy is an assassin. Eddie Bravo, dude, he was handed a black belt by one of the most prestigious jiu-jitsu geniuses, a savant, if you will, of our time. Eddie Bravo. And man, dude, that's just dumb. So Liver King, I guess, since everyone found out his supplements, they're not really supplements. They just make you more gay. So that's been a really bad adverse reaction. People have been suffering with Liver King's, supplements, dude. It's like, as soon as you sip it, right, glub, glub. Ooh, I just worked out. Glub, glub, flex. Yeah, glub, glub. And you put it down, you just go like this. And you can't even help it. It's a real thing. I tried the supplements just one time. Tried something else one time after it, and I'm not proud of it. So anyway, yeah, I don't really like him. He just seems really musty. Like he has mushrooms growing in his beard. He doesn't really. He's got that medieval dick that, like, when you're watching Game of Thrones and you're just like, ew, how are they? Ugh, what's that smell like? Gross. That's him. All day, every day. And it's like, Bro, that's how you can tell people want money more than anything. You see a chick like that with that dude? He literally looks like if the moon started doing steroids. That's what his face looks like. It's just cratered. And it's sad. But I mean, don't eat that many nuts and livers, dude. It's gross. And coffee enema, he said he's getting arrested. Can I please just take one normal shit? One normal one? I did 3 coffee enemas this morning. Gross, bro. You like dark stuff in your butt. Fucking Fruit Loop. Gross. So, I don't know. We've got some shit going on, I can tell you that. This world's changed. And it's changed a lot. 2 different flavors. All right, this week we've got the A-OK. I just got it because it was the cheapest one they had. But, you know, so Liver Kings got locked up. Joe, of course, dude, he could care less, right? Austin police say Joe didn't give a shit. Yeah, of course he doesn't, dude. What the hell's wrong? Austin police were worried for the Liver King, so they arrested him. Good job. I can't wait to see his face when he has to eat a bologna sandwich on sourdough, even though it's not sourdough. It's old. He's not going to know what to do. He's already out. Who are you kidding? It's a misdemeanor charge. Anyway, Joe would pop his head off if they grappled. He'd kick it off if they stood up. So either way, you're going to end up headless, which is probably good because of how bad that beard stinks, which we touched on about 3 times. I thought we should just do it one more time. So shout out to Bubbles. That's that fish. And, you know, that's it. So next topic. Oh yeah, dude. Diddy. I'm kind of tired of seeing it. You know, it's like, Diddy. Yeah, he definitely did. But I'm so shocked that so many charges are being dropped against him. It is the most shocking thing ever. I am so surprised. No, I'm not. It's Hollywood. You know how many pictures he probably has of like the elites shoving cheeseburgers into people? I mean, when I was younger, I thought Cassie was fine. Now, I don't really trust anything that smells like a quarter pounder for life. I'll just say that. And that's weird. And I feel bad. But if you liked it, that's different. And I'm not really sure because you got to forgive me. I don't watch all this stuff. I just like to laugh about things. And I've had traumas myself. And I try to even laugh about some of those because life's too short. You know, but if a ton of these allegations and charges are being dropped, like the arson one, why is that being dropped, dude? I don't think Kid Cudi would lie about it. But who knows, I guess, huh? I don't know. I do know that if you try at least 1 teaspoon of baking soda in your water every day, it's going to taste like shit. I could tell you that. I could also tell you that if you start drinking lemon water in the morning because you saw something on Instagram, expect to explosively die every day for the next however long you're going to live, because that's what that fucking lemon water does to your system. So, you know, that's cool. Oh yeah, and that was a really good topic today. So, if you ain't shaving, you ain't trying. Now, Rick, what do you mean by that? Well, if she ain't shaving, she ain't trying. I'm not talking about the chin hairs that older women get. But you are exempt under certain situations. Situation 1, you're in the Tonga River. I don't even know where that is, or if it's... What am I talking about? Let's just say you're in the Congo. Okay? And you're stranded. No razor nearby. It's fine. You know? I mean, armpit hair is gross. Look at the Liver King example I just gave you. Okay? I know that, you know, the bush is back. It's been back or it never left. I don't know. I could just tell you this. It's back. I don't particularly know why. I don't particularly care because you could always do the old grab and push. And that's going to, gentlemen, do this right here. It's like shifting gears on that thing. Is going to allow it to express itself. Okay? We're going to call it that for all of you who aren't mature enough to handle what I'm talking, peeling that bush back. So, but, you know, it's a real thing. And, like, now you got the girls, ooh, I want armpit hair. Ugh. I don't even like armpit hair on me. It's gotten out of control. Like, since when do you see someone, okay, and I'm a married gentleman, but I can look. All right. She said I can't. But she looks all the time. So, this flapper over here, just, golly, got to comb my hair back. Looking like I'm in, you know, Lincoln Park or something. Rest in peace, Chester. Love you. Oh, yeah. How are you going to see somebody in a bikini and be like, damn, you know, one of these? You know what I'm saying? And then you guys are in the ice cream line. You're getting your family like 6 ice creams. That's me. Look how pimp I am. Ice Cream McGee over here just fucking trying not to get it all over myself. And she goes to reach for that ice cream cone. Bush. Right in the pit. It's almost like a damn man-o-war. It's got them long tentacles on it that you got to be afraid of. You're not hot anymore. You're gross. Ew. So if you have any type, if you're a pretty woman, if you're a bigger one, you know, tighten up yourself too. Because there's gentlemen that I know who only go after the larger women. And if you want to be a big girl, that's fine, man. Just know not every man wants it, but there's definitely some that do. And same with, you know, y'all skinny ones. There's some that want it, there's some that just don't. All right, now this has been Advice with Uncle Ricky. But no, if you've got that stuff going on, number one, I'm in Texas. It's so hot. If you're here and you have that, leave. Simple situation to fix. Get out. Okay? And all my people are going to back me out now. But, you know, the world's lost it. It's insane to me. Now, the same person with that armpit thing going on, right? I probably got like a $4 million house and an iPhone, and they're like, save the wild. I'm not going to do anything, but I will grow my armpit bush out. Okay? Because I stand for what's right. No, you don't. Bro, you don't do anything. You just grew armpit hair and smell worse. Like, if you're going to do something, go do it. You know what I mean? If you're going to stand for fixing something, go fix it. Don't just stand on the side of the road with a sign hoping that the sign fixes it. Be a part of fixing something. You got all these wealthy people in Hollywood and different places and Instagram and YouTube and dude, the stuff they say and the stuff they do, they don't intertwine. Hey, I hate killing cows, but if there's people mining the necessities of my iPhone and are slave workers, that's okay. So, this is why it's why we've seen bananas to extraterrestrials. It's a real thing. And you know, they're listening, they're watching, and they're just having a time of their life. It's got to be the funniest sitcom you've ever seen. You know, this week on America, brother and sister who have a son. Yeah, Talaba, kill me. This week on Brother and Sister Love Triangle. Anyway, that's going to be a popular show one day, if it isn't already. But, you know, you got P. Diddy's getting off, Liver King's in jail right now, fiending for a raw piece of nasty shit. I need it. Please. You don't understand. I freebase my balls. Every day, I freebase at least 3 balls. Yeah, dude, 8 balls. You know, Diddy just, I'm in awe, dude. The guy could end Suge Knight. Think about this, okay? Suge Knight was that fucking wrecking ball, bro. No one tried him. This guy did. Bro, that is the best example possible as to why he's going to probably walk away with probation. Because he ended the original death row. Suge Knight was dismantled. I'm so glad Snoop took over death row. I think that's one of the coolest things ever, you know. And shout out Uncle Snoop, bro. Real OG to the game. You know, and I think that's good. Let's talk about music real quick. Let's just get into that. There's something called Ghetto Metal out. It's tremendous. Duck Duck Goose is the band. Check them out. It's tremendous. You know, they're touring, I think, with Limp Bizkit, actually, so you know they're good. But music, man. We've lost so many legends, you know, young ones too. You know, Mac Miller, Juice WRLD, X, Lil Peep, obviously quite a few others, but some of those are the most sad, right? And God, they're still, dude, the fact that Juice has that much music still coming out is unbelievable. It's unbelievable to me. And the impact that these dudes have, the impact that comedians have, the impact that we all have on each other is so much more monumental than we realize. It really is. You know, I got a 6-year-old son, an 11-year-old little girl, and now a newborn on the way. She'll be here in September. And you start noticing more with your kids than you noticed with yourself. It's kind of weird. I don't even know if that makes sense. It probably won't unless you have kids, but it's like you notice the impact that the music's having. You notice the impact that certain topics have. You notice the impact that certain sports figures have. Like my son loves Cristiano Ronaldo simply because of his work ethic, can't stand Messi. But why did he even know about the dude to begin with? I show speed, bro. So it's an influencer. There's so many people out there that are leaders, like to me, the most important place to go and fact check stuff to me is on Joe Rogan. You want to know why? Because he's honest. And now you got a lot of media outlets. Oh, that's crazy. No, dude. Him or Tucker Carlson or one of these people, because Tucker Carlson, you can tell it isn't about Republican or Democrat with him. He'll call you out on some shit. Ted Cruz? How many people are there? How many this? But it's like, oh man, you got to understand the way information gets to people has changed so radically and drastically. It's all through pop culture and music. And I mean, I even consider JRE pop culture, but it's also informational. So it's really something special to have that. I mean, a lot of podcasts I love, you know. Tim Dillon's hilarious. Theo, obviously. Uncle Joey. I mean, the Church of What's Happening Now from Uncle Joey Diaz is what got me into wanting to do comedy. You know, because, well, Rick, how'd you go from being all fucking strung out, and how'd you go from this and this and this to doing this, this, and this? I'll tell you how, okay? Believing that you can is a lot easier when someone's done it, okay? Uncle Joey has done it, all right? He went from being a huge cokehead, right, hitting licks left and right, okay, a lot of similarities, and not now, this is in the past, way back, but it's like these similarities that I was hearing about while I was still, years ago, really taken over by these things, and I just heard him and I heard hope there, because of how raw and honest and no bullshit injected into this show. Because of how honest it was, I was more likely to listen to that than to listen to something from somebody who has no idea what they're talking about. I can't relate to them whatsoever because they act like they're so proper and perfect and people who act like that aren't that. That is an image. That is like just putting on a suit and pretending that you're this, but you're not. We're all the same. We like bloody stuff, we like cussing, we like nudity, we like these things as adults. Now, is it okay to fight against them and not want to be addicted to pornography or not want to have all these substances in your body? Or, yeah, dude, fuck, I'm like that. I'm going to the gym. Dude, I'm sore. I'm not going to the gym to be like, yo, check out my abs, I'm the liver king. My stomach has abs, but my belly button also has abs. Sorry, I got to keep taking shots at this guy while I can. And I go because of what it's done to my mind, my routine. You know, I do a lot of shit. I have, you know, my business that I have. I started another partnership with a buddy of mine, looking into another LLC for a completely different side hustle. Back into comedy and podcasting and making y'all laugh or being there as somebody that you can talk to. How can anybody get there that has these problems that they have to deal with on a daily basis? Number one, talk about those problems. Start talking about them. That doesn't mean go up to everybody in the world and being an annoying pest. Get a therapist, get on BetterHelp, DM me, get a community of people who actually care about bettering your mind and not sticking to some agenda because whatever. There's no one way, you know. It's AA for some people. It's smart recovery for some people. It's, you know, the people who are addicted to pornography and sex, you know, they're Sex Addicts Anonymous or whatever it's called. Everybody's got a thing, or they've got church, or they have this, or they have a community of people, or in comedy, we've got comedians, we've got each other. And that's what it is, bro. So one, get honest with people. Actually, let's switch that to number two. Number one, get honest with yourself. Man, get honest with yourself. Who are you? Who am I? I had to ask myself that question not too long ago because I've allowed so many people in my life to tell me what I can and can't do. I allowed it. It was never permitted. I allowed that. But when you shut those voices off and you focus on what the fuck you're created for and what you love and what you want to do, and you find what your purpose-driven intent in life is, bro, you're going to change. you're either going to have to change or become a worse you again. For me. Right? So do what you've got to do and what you love for you. If you're doing it for other people, it ain't going to work. Now, I touched on community. So first, get honest with yourself. Second, get honest with other people. And the only way you're going to do that is by third, have a community. So we're going to switch fucking talk to people to third, and second, find a community. So first, get honest with yourself. Second, find a community. And third, get honest with other people. Boom, bam, boom. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, bro. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals. Are you surrounding yourself with somebody who's like this all day? Black ops, black ops, black ops, black ops. Or are you surrounding yourself with people every day who are focused on getting after it, no matter what it is, bro? The only reason I do entrepreneurship and I like the business that I'm in, I love credit card machines, helping people save money. I love making people laugh. And the reason I have to make money is so I can do this better, so I can do that better, so I can be a dad better, so I can just be better at financially handling my shit. What do I really love though, man? People. I love y'all. And I think it's time we all start loving each other just a little bit fucking more. Okay? I don't care if you're left. I don't care if you're right. I don't care if you're tucked. I don't care if you got tits. None. Guy, girl, it doesn't matter. That's a little it, sorry. Sometimes you can't tell. But it's like, bro, the answer is within each of us. And I had to go through hell and struggle, failing, a little success, ego, failing, success. When that ego starts to die and you get rid of that joker, that's when the beauty happens. It's not a matter of, it's not always a matter of how much time you have. Like, let's say, this is going to sound crazy, right? It doesn't even matter how much time you have doing something. Let's say you just started comedy. You're 2 years in. You're Cam Patterson. You tell a rock joke on Kill Tony. Now, a little bit later, you're about to be in a movie with fucking Kevin. Come on, man. It can be for comedy. It can be with anything else. Unless you got to, become a doctor. It's going to take you. You got to sit in school and do that. Hey, that's your choice. But no matter what it is, even if you're just starting something, be the best at what you're starting to do. The reason my buddy and I are able to take this new payment processing thing that's, the credit card shit to a different level is because we had to sit there and struggle and suffer for a little while, learn as much as possible about something, and invest a lot of energy into it. While still doing this, while still having another job, while still being a dad and a husband. If I can do it, you can do it. There's no excuse. All right? I don't care what it is. Drugs, the casino, drinking. It could be just only caring about work and never caring about your family. You have made a choice. There's enough time for it all. You don't go to the gym, you're huge, you're sitting down somewhere. Bro, it's up to you. It's up to you. If you can't take 30 minutes a day starting and invest that back into yourself, you're choosing not to do something. I chose that path for long enough. I'm done with it. And that's how I've done it. Okay? Honest with me. Community. Honest with others. Right? Putting in the work consistently, bro. And I'm nowhere near where I need to be. I'm just glad I can finally breathe. I know how hard it is for so many of us, dude. And especially comedians, bro. Let me tell you something about us comedians. We are each other's worst critic when we are all doing new material and going through the motions of making a new 15 minutes, 30 minutes, because that's where I'm at now. If you're still working on your first 5, stop caring so much. Keep fucking doing it. That's it. But when you're starting to build your 15, 30, 45 hour, right? Because I'm taking a 15, combining it with another 15, making a 30. So when you're doing and going through these processes that suck, you know what sucks more? The whole crowd being comedians. It works. It works, but not for everybody. It worked for me because of just the sheer embarrassment of, I gotta make these fucking people laugh. I have to do it. If you can get them to laugh, dude, a crowd's easy. Really, it is. And that's why I'm so thankful for places like, the Gimmick, where no one wanted to be there that night. It was mainly comedians at this open mic. That place is slamming for their dirty show. I'm talking, it's always packed and it's laughing and bring your own beer. The Gimmick in Tampa, Florida is awesome. I love it. Okay? Don't agree with everything and everything. Who the fuck cares? It's an Ybor. It's a comedy club. It's cool. Everyone else loves it. Shut up. Next. Okay. So it works, but it worked for me. It worked for a lot of great people I know. Turn them into even better writers because you were forced to bring. And if you were one of those guys who always brings the same jokes every week to something that's like a new material night, you suck. You do. And it doesn't matter where you move, no matter where you go, if you are not creating newness. Don't get me wrong, you got to sharpen what you already harness, right? But you got to add something new consistently. That's what makes you sharper. And crowd work's cool, but everyone's doing it as like, that it's their go-to when shit ain't working out, or it's their whole act now. And it's cool, I just don't think everyone should do it. I don't. I think there's a really important thing about joke writing, and even, with music, writing your own music or writing anything and owning it and getting better and better and better by repetition. No one's going to stop me. It's the same with anything, dude. You want to be the best guy selling watermelons on the side of the road? Do something that not everyone else is doing. You see everybody else just pulled over sitting there, watermelon for sale. Stripper. Selling it all, baby. You just have somebody twerking them leg like this, selling all the watermelons out the back. Be the best whatever you are, bro. And so I think that's really the main message today. Be the best you. Get out of the hole you're in. Lean on others to help you do it. Be real with yourself. Rewire your brain. You can do that. It's a real thing, dude. People tell you can't do something is because they couldn't. That doesn't mean you can't unlock something in your mind, bro. You're heaven sent. We all are. So, anyway, go be the best you possible today. I love you. You stay classy, San Diego.